Way of the Househusband Season 2 has come out, and Tachan is just as enthusiastic as being a house husband as he was in the first season. He's so passionate. He literally yells at a typhoon for ruining their weekend plans. Today on Geek Devotions, we're talking about passion and how that fits into our lives. Hello and welcome, Geek Devotions, the show from Devoted Geeks. We're devoted to letting people know that they are loved. I am Celeste, and we are so glad that you have hit play today. Do us a favor, share this out to someone you think would enjoy it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell symbol. All the things. Also, check us out on all of our socials, our website. We have a bunch of podcasts like The Bottom Shelf, The Gundam Watch, We Read Allegedly. Check them all out. Comm Talk. It's a thing. Let's get into the devotion. As we said in the intro, Tachan, as his wife calls him, is just as passionate as he was in the first season about everything. He takes everything on with a passion and a determination that is hysterical, but at the same time, it's also inspiring. In Colossians 3, we see Paul say this: "Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ." That's Colossians 3, 23 and 24. Now, Paul is not talking about yelling at a typhoon for ruining your weekend plans. That's not what he's talking about. But everything we do, even small things, we should do to the best of our ability, because we're not doing it for ourselves. We're not doing it for anyone else. We're doing it for the Lord. We should be doing small things and big things, but starting out small is important. As if God himself asked us to do it. Be like,
"Celeste, fold your clothes."
You can have it. There is something in that mindset that pleases God. It brings him glory. Because if we get into the habit of living that lifestyle, living a lifestyle of excellence in everything, even small things, it's gonna bleed out into the big things. It's going to come out in ways that are evident and glorifying to God. When I say this, when I say living a life of excellence, do not hear the word perfection when I say excellence, because God doesn't want perfection. If he wanted perfection, honestly, none of us would be here, because we're not perfect. Only he's perfect. But living a life of excellence means that you do something to the best of your ability. You do something to the best that you can possibly do it. And it also means that you learn from your mistakes. It means that when you do something and you learn a better way to do it, you start doing it like that. A great example of this progression is if you go back and watch episodes of Geek Devotions from the beginning, whoo boy, were they rough. They're hard to watch, but we were doing the best that we could with what we had. We were doing it with excellence. And as a result, we have continually improved, continually grown, and with support, help from others, doesn't ever hurt to ask for help, we have gotten to the point of where it looks much better. And hopefully, as we continue to learn and grow, it will look better and better. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're going, "Celeste, I'm not a YouTuber. I don't work with sound. I don't do a podcast." We do have a lot of friends who do podcasts and stuff, but maybe you don't. Maybe you just go to work. A practical example of this is I hate to fold clothes. I really do. I wish that they just went from the dryer into my drawers, like all nice and neat. I wish that was a thing. But when I fold my clothes, I do it to the best of my ability. I fold them as best as I can. A, so they don't come out of the drawer wrinkled, and I can wear something nice and look nice. But B, because I want to do everything with excellence. Again, not perfection. Excellence. And I know that if I do things with excellence, if I do things with passion that are small, that when it comes to doing something big, when it comes to doing something really important, I'll have already established passion and excellence as a habit. And it'll be there when I need it. Okay guys, that was your devotion for the week. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to check us out on all the socials, all the things. We've got several articles coming out. We've got Gundam Watch coming out. We have the bottom shelf happening. It's gonna be a fun month full of content. So keep your eyes on all the feeds, because you never know when something's gonna come out. It is now time for the question of the week. Question of the week is this: Way of the Househusband is an anime, but it has a bunch of short segments. It's almost like it's a weekly comic strip like the funnies used to be. And they kept that style in the anime, because there's not this huge overarching story. There is, but it's really like loose. So, do you enjoy this? I like it because we legitimately watched the entire season in an evening, because it's just so short. It's nice. It's fun. It's not super intense. And after watching 300 some odd episodes of Bleach, we needed something lighter. Yeah, do you like that format, or do you prefer a more traditional format? Okay guys, well, with all that being said, stay devoted, peace and love.